The wife ain't gonna like this. I wonder how much of her flower garden they ate. These guys come in real close last night. You can kind of see them in the mud. Looks like they're making their way over to the garden. Wow. And then back out again. And right down the driveway. Yeah, I guess I better get the rake today and start raking this back up into a pile. Well, I've tracked them through this portion of my property, and I don't think I'll catch them on camera, but I will tell you, I am smelling that elk musty smell. When you've tanned as many elk hides as I have over the course of my life, you really can identify that smell. But like I said, I don't think I'll catch them on camera, but I am smelling them. Or just maybe this is what I'm smelling. Well, I did some further tracking. It looks to me like the mama and her baby were looking for a place to cross the fence line. The west end of the property, you could see the tracks going back and forth, but now it appears to me they bedded down right here for a while. So I tracked them to the back road here, and they're heading in a westerly direction, and you can see that these tracks were made after the rain, and they're not the same tracks that I showed yesterday, because you can see the difference. You can tell that these tracks have been rained upon, whereas these tracks have cut into the fresh dirt. So there's the mama, and you can see that there is a smaller set of tracks in here. There's a track upon a track right there. And once again, there's the tracks from yesterday. And the tracks, what I'm assuming, is after they got up out of the bed. And I suspected they did head this way just simply because there's a low spot in the fencing right there. And I will almost bet they jumped right there. And there's the fence, and there's a track. Going off in that direction. So when the dog started barking last night, we obviously had to investigate. Hopefully you can make out the track. And that's how close they were. I grabbed the camera and came around to the back bedroom. And when I peeked through the window, this is how close the elk got up to the house. And once again, I'm sure they're in here eating this freshly cut vegetation. Here's a track, and there's a corner of the house. They were like right here. This is where the wife Parks the car. You can see how close it is. And there's another set of tracks. They're coming in for this tall stuff right here, obviously. And there's another set of tracks coming from the house. It's all gone?
Yeah.
Here's another set.
Tracks.
Yep. So here's another set of tracks. And you can see once again, they're right up against the house. Yeah, they definitely drank down the water in this bucket. Because we usually keep that 3/4 full just for the dog that we let roam the property. But it's dry, and I'm sure, and it's a good assurity that that water that you see right now was from the rain overnight.